I go by the name of Illrose. I'm a producer out of PTA.
Real niggas came in this bitch with the Draco. I been stacking money to the top, I get fake, no. It's a man down, no, my shooter can't wait, no. I can't hit the brakes, whoa. I'm in first place, wait, no debate. I been dripping in the water like a lake. I don't know what I might do, what I might take.
Yeah, that's how I produce.
Okay, what made you want to start producing?
I feel like I started rapping, and then since when you rap, you need beats, and that goes hand in hand. So I figured out, okay, since everyone is rapping, let me just make the beats, and then that's how I can get basically money off it because everyone has to do that. So I'll do something that helps people do what they want to do.
Okay. So as a producer, wouldn't you see that being behind the scenes is much more, I don't know, it's not as much as fulfilling as you would think that it would be because now they know the rappers but not very much the producer.
Not really. I feel like it's a double-edged sword because if the song doesn't work, like if the song is trash, and then the artist gets to suffer with that, like they get to suffer with people saying, okay, this is not it, and then the producer can be in the back being told, okay, people don't like this at all, people hate this, so let's change it up. And yeah, I do see why people would feel like you don't get the shine, but you're part of it, you made it, so.
What inspired you to start making music?
Music in general, just music.
Was it like listening to music?
Listening. It starts with that. It starts with listening to music. I mean, I started listening to music in every form. So I listened to music on a LP. I've listened to music on a cassette. I've listened to music on a CD. I've listened to music on like streaming wise. So I feel like I'm just music.
So what was that one song which was like, damn, I should be a producer because I can make this pop. If I was here, I would do something about this. What was that song which put you into that zone?
I would say the DMX song. There's a DMX song actually. I forgot the song, but it's one of his only R&B songs. Like the song is so smooth. He had a chick singing on there. Oh, it was so dope. That's what hit me. Like, that's really hit me.
So, what would you say your creative process is like?
Okay, it's different. That's the dope thing. It's never the same because every artist is different. So everyone wants to do a different thing. Someone wants to write their lyrics. Someone wants to freestyle it on the spot. Someone wants to like hear the beat a month before. Someone wants to. So it adapts. It really adapts to the person that is there. It's not really up to me because it's not my song at the end of the day. I'm not the person that's going to be singing and singing.
Mm-hmm. So, do you sing in the shower?
Oh yeah, I sing. Ooh.
What's your favorite song to sing in the shower?
Man, some Lionel Richie, some Luther Vandross. Eish.
Would you say that the music that inspires you is often different than the music that you
Yeah. I listen to old music. I like listening to old golden oldies. Music nowadays it's really quick, so you listen to it now, you get over it. And those songs have been there for like 50, 60 years. So I listen to that.
As a person in the industry, what would you say is lacking currently in the music industry, South African music industry? Because right now, a lot of people look on the outside, and the creative scene is coming back to Africa. So what would you say is lacking in the music industry? The one thing that you think, damn, if I could clip this, then everything else just falls into place.
I feel like there should be less people rapping, making music, and more people doing the business. And then that'll tap like everything else. That's what taps the money. Because if everyone's in the studio, no one is outside. Like we can make the craziest song in the studio, but if it doesn't translate outside, it doesn't make sense.
As an artist, the business of music is not really talked about. How do you integrate an artist who's not really familiar with the business of music? How do you integrate them into the business part of music? Because you know how all these artists get scammed out their monies and scammed out their contracts or whatever.
True. It's not really anyone's to teach. Like people like saying, it's no one's business to teach you business. So a lot of people not teach you on purpose. because they know that. I mean, a lot of people are going through stuff now. I've even went through stuff with people not trying to give royalties, and I mean, it's crazy. Like people say they really made the song, and they were never there. Someone was in Limpopo. The song was made in Cape Town, but he said like, okay, this is my song. So I feel like once that happens, everything will be cool. Like people just need to stop robbing people. Shit, what was the question again? I forgot the question.
What would you say to a younger you, basically?
A younger you, okay. Now I remember, okay. I would say try and do the most that you can as yourself before you can go look for help. So if you're trying to push yourself, do it till the ceiling that you can, like so until you reach a pinnacle where you can't like go any further. That's where you need help. So you'll get an assistance from someone. But for them to help you, it costs like so you're basically selling some of yourself. Like I thought about it the other day, like someone wanted some percentage of me, and I thought like, okay, how much are you paying? Because I mean, you can't just pay me. I'm a business. It's not me that's actually there. So people should think of it like that. Like if you want to take percentage of me, it's like a Wall Street company. Like you have to buy in. You can't just say, okay, I own 15% because I did this and that. Like so, I would tell people know your worth. And know what you're worth. Don't ever short on that. Like if it means not doing anything, just rather don't do anything, because like I've seen crazy stuff in the industry. Like even myself, I've had go arounds, people like lie, and so I would say just know what you're getting into. No one's gonna like you, no one's gonna do a favor, no one's gonna help you and tell you, no, you're doing this wrong now. They're first gonna do something first. They're first gonna take some money, and then they're gonna say, okay, here's something.
Okay. So out of all these lessons that you've learned, how do you spot an investor and how do you spot a scavenger? Well, there aren't these scavengers, like basically a hyena, you know, leaving only the bones.
We used to call people scavengers back like where we stay. Like we call you a scav because you're scavenging onto what it is. So, I don't know. I really don't know. What did you say? What was the question?
How do you spot the through your lessons that you've learned?
Okay, how do I spot now? Oh, because I've been scammed a few times. I've sold legal beats a few times. Like, so I know the real process. I know that if someone wants the song, I mean, like, what people will always do is they'll tell you send the separates. I mean, that's the worst thing ever you can do. Like, if you're sending them the separates, it's like you're selling someone your title deed of your house. Like, yeah, I've got the separates, here's it. So, you know when people are genuine. If someone's genuine, they'll say, okay, here's bread up front, or let's do the splits like this. You take the split of the song and that. So it comes, they show themselves. They really show themselves.
Okay, so is there any advice that you would give to anybody who's trying to make it into the business?
Into the business, the music business?
Yes.
I'd say don't let anyone tell you can't do it. Don't let them tell you, yeah, you need to do this and that. Like, just go with what you go and keep people around you that won't lie to you. Because, I mean, that's where it all goes wrong. Like, once you start lying to yourself, I mean, we don't care if you lie to us because you already lied to yourself. It's over.
Thank you. No, thank you for listening to you.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it.
I appreciate you too.
I had.
What's up, everybody? It's Illrose. I'm from PTA, trapping everywhere. I'm here with Creative Nation. I'm dripping some hot trends. Gonna be silky. And you know what it is. You're watching us right now.
Real niggas came in this bitch.